Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rick Holland, and I would like to introduce to you a new service that I'm offering for men, bearded men specifically. Bearded men who are looking for employment have a little bit of a special challenge in that a lot of the times their beard is difficult to control, especially if they have a handlebar mustache. And a well-groomed beard is very acceptable now in the professional workforce, but how do you keep your beard well-groomed all day? I'm going to go into things like that, on tips and tricks on beard grooming, on hair, on fashion, on getting a job, on looking for putting a resume together, on how you do an interview properly, on how you carry yourself in your clothing, on accessories like suspenders and belts and hats and sunglasses and all that good stuff. So today I would like to start off by saying, if you're a bearded man and you have a fuller beard with a mustache, when you dress, be very, very careful about the colors you use in front of your face. A lot of the style now out of GQ or those other magazines that are really New York fashion style, they like to put a pattern in the blazer, and then they will put a pattern in your shirt, and then will put a pattern in your tie, and then they will put another pattern in your puff, you know, the silk handkerchief that you wear with a suit. You have 4 patterns together, and it takes away from your beard and your mustache. If you're a bearded man with a mustache, I think you want to make the mustache the focal point of your fashion dress. So I was taught by an English tailor that if you have a pattern on your blazer, it's okay to have a pattern on your shirt, but then you have to have a solid tie because you don't want to mix a lot of patterns. So I wanted to come on the show today and say, don't have a lot of things that are too visually distracting. A large check on a man with a beard, visually, it can take away from his beard. The beard is a very powerful statement for a man, especially if he has a mustache, a handlebar mustache, and it makes a statement. You don't want to dull down that statement or make it less than by inappropriately dressing with colors or shapes or patterns that take away from the look of your beard. So what I want to say is your beard has a specific way it would like to be displayed with fashion, with suits. So I really like, here's what I'd like to do today. I'm going to give you a hot tip. I know for a lot of men, clothing is an issue, especially at these prices. Some suits, they'll start at $300 or $400. Well, a lot of guys can't afford a $300 or $400 suit. Or a blazer that costs $100 or $200 in a retail store. So here's what I do. And I think you'll find it really amazing at the money that you can save. I go down to the thrift stores like Value Village and MCC, Bibles for Missions in Abbotsford, and I get the most amazing deals on clothing. It's ridiculous. I'll give you an example of that. Let me grab a blazer. If any of you know anything about fashion or materials, this is a Harris tweed. It says so right there, that label, Harris tweed. And this blazer is in absolutely beautiful shape. It's got blues, it's got reds, it's a multicolored blazer. And when you want to look at a second-hand blazer, you want to look at the edges of the arms. There is absolutely no wear on this blazer that anyone can see. This Harris tweed blazer would have sold for about $400 in a retail store. I got this at MCC in Abbotsford for $5. I've gotten about 10 blazers now for $5, and they're almost brand new. So for $50, I went in there and I got 10 blazers that you would have to pay one suit for $500, gave me 10 blazers. And they're gorgeous. There's very little or no wear on them at all. Think about this. Most men, most professional men, when they wear a blazer or a suit, if they're conscious of hygiene, they will always wear an undershirt. Always wear an undershirt. Because they got hairy armpits and they put deodorant on and they get the deodorant on their armpits. So they almost always wear an undershirt. When you wear an undershirt as a man, it protects the blazer. And the blazer also has a lining. So Blazers that are secondhand, that are gently used, are an extremely good value. Let me show you another one. This is an example of another one. Let's take a look. Connoisseur. Herringbone blazer, $5. This is a beautiful blazer. You put this together with a black pair of pants, black puff in the pocket, white shirt, black turtleneck, white turtleneck. I mean, this just sings versatility. That was $5. I'll show you another one. It's one of my favorites. Light blue. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's take a look at the label. Oh, not on that side. Not on that side. Ah, here's a label. Let's see. Yves Germain. Yves Germain. Guess how much I paid for it? It's a beautiful blazer. $5. $5. I cannot see anywhere on this blazer whatsoever. So when you go to a place like a thrift store or MCC, gently used clothing, you can get extremely good deals. Here's a tip. I would not wear a tie with this bold check. If I did wear a tie with this, the only tie color that I would wear would be a dark. Well, you actually have three choices: this color, or this color. But I would wear a dark one, a dark solid blue color tie with this. The issue is if you have a patterned tie, it is visually confusing and it draws your eye to the shirt and not to the beard. We want to have a solid color in the shirt if we can, and sometimes a solid color shirt and a patterned tie is fine as long as you're not wearing a blazer. But if you have multiple patterns stacked on top of each other, solid or a patterned blazer, patterned shirt, and then patterned tie, it will completely take away from the look of your beard. The reason you grew a beard is to be different, set apart, and because you're a man. You can do something a woman or a child cannot do, and that is grow a full beard and a mustache. So enjoy your beardhood, but I'm going to do a whole bunch of podcasts where I want your beard to shine. I want your beard to be pronounced. I want to introduce your beard in a really nice way and frame it properly with colors and not a specific use of pattern. Your beard has the pattern. So your beard is actually almost like an aquarium. You should be able to take a look at it and see the waves of the hair and the action and the way the hairs go and the way the mustache is. It's like an aquarium. So you want to display your beard in the best possible light. So I avoid big checks like this. I'll wear it just as a plain shirt, but I won't put a tie with it. This is strong enough on its own. Strong statement with a beard and a strong statement with a shirt. They clash. They kind of fight each other. I'm talking in a formal world, right? Casual, no big deal. Go nuts, break the rules. But in a casual environment, I like solid colors because you don't want to distract away from the beard. So this is Rick Holland. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.